The recognized symbol of excellence, WWDF, World Wrestling Digital Federation. World Wrestling Digital Federation brings you the son of a plumber, the father to the American Nightmare, and Gold Dust, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. And he'll be taking on one of the newcomers, an up-and-comer here in the WWDF. Wants to make a name here, Bron Breakker. As we get this one ready, Dusty Rhodes, old school, meets Bron Breakker, new school. Let's see how this one plays out. There's the bell, and Dusty Rhodes comes out with that big elbow and a big elbow drop to start the match right from the get-go. And that's what Dusty Rhodes is known for, is that big elbow. But you see the strength of Bron Breakker bringing Dusty Rhodes in. But Dusty Rhodes, a nice gut punch there to Bron Breakker. And then a little bit of an atomic drop there on that vertebrae, that tailbone, sending shockwaves. And he says one more time. And that goes all the way up into the neck area. He won't be sitting right for weeks there. You see Bron Breakker in a little bit of trouble, but able to swing out of there with a beautiful kick. And Bron Breakker needs to stay more focused on Dusty Rhodes, the savvy veteran. And now you see the power. A big power spike there puts Dusty Rhodes on the canvas. A little ring ride there. And able to do a beautiful hip toss as Dusty Rhodes. And again, dropping those big elbows. Very effective. Very veteran savvy here against the young guy, Bron Breakker. And you see Dusty Rhodes taking it, but Bron Breakker catching Dusty Rhodes, and now taking Dusty Rhodes up and over, taking the big man down to the canvas, and a standing moonsault. And you see the athleticism of this young man one more time. And he went to the well just too many times there. And now able to get Dusty Rhodes, and again feeling it. He needs to stay focused on Dusty Rhodes, dragging him across the ring. What does Bron Breakker have in store? Needs to keep the offense going. And another moonsault. And hits him. Shoulders down, legs pinned. Ref there, one. A 1 count there. Bron Breakker has to do a lot more damage to this American Dream. And a big right hand puts Dusty Rhodes down. But Dusty Rhodes able to counter quickly there. And using those ring ropes, a big stomp, 300 pounds coming on this young man, Bron Breakker. And now climbing, and now axe chops to the back of Bron Breakker there. Into the ring post, shoulder first. And Dusty Rhodes really doing some damage on the young man, Bron Breakker. And then swinging his head, and he's been busted open. He's been completely busted open, Bron Breakker. Let's look back at it. Sets his head like on a T, winds up, look at that leg, look at that leverage, and boom, right against that temple, puts Bron Breakker down, and then for good measure, a big stomp again. And Bron Breakker in trouble, a big heel-toe leg lock wrenching, and you see the pain that Bron Breakker's in. Breaks the hold there, Dusty Rhodes, and you see him juking and jiving, how he's going to put more pain, how he's going to attack this young guy. Again, Dusty Rhodes, the veteran savvy, and you see Bron Breakker, the blood profusely coming down his face. Bron Breakker completely busted open, and how is that going to play in the match? And now you look at Bron Breakker, a military press spike down to the canvas, puts Dusty Rhodes down again. Big moves by Bron Breakker, but needs to keep doing the offense. 1, 2, and a 2 count there. A lot of damage done with that military spike there onto the canvas. Going for a little ring ride there underneath. Spear! 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 He hits the spear, does Bron Breakker, and Dusty Rhodes is out. Needs to keep the focus on delivering more damage to Dusty Rhodes, but Dusty Rhodes able to kick out there with those elbows, using that elbow, and a big atomic, a bionic elbow. Pin there, 1, 2, 3, that is it, that bionic elbow knocked Bron Breakker. The damage was already done, and there he is, the son of a plumber, juking and jiving, the father to the American Nightmare and Goldust. And that's why Dusty Rhodes is one of the best superstars here in the World Wrestling Digital Federation. Guys, thank you for watching. There'll be a Saturday night main event tomorrow. Turn your notifications on.